today I'm going to try to share my experience shooting a Para-Arms 1911 Expert. Para is based out of North Carolina. They make all 1911 frames, and they also do make 9mm versions of a 1911. But this Expert is a 45 ACP. It has a match barrel in it, at least by Para's standards. They consider their barrels match, or the barrel in this one at least match, which, you know, I'm not really sure if that's true, because you could claim anything's match if you made it. The other thing too about this gun is that it has a skeletonized trigger with an actual adjustment screw at the ready, so you can adjust the take up on it. It has a front fiber optic sight, just a standard rear iron sight, but sight acquisition is actually really nice, especially with this fiber optic sight. That was the one thing I noticed about this gun that I liked. One of the downfalls with the gun is if you shoot cheap ammunition, the dirtier it is, the more residue you get on the actual slide and barrel, which actually can fly up onto the fiber optic sight and cause the fiber optic sight to get covered and lose light. So obviously if you shoot cleaner ammo, that's less of an issue. So it's the only downfall about a fiber optic sight that I noticed on the gun. It does have a skeletonized hammer. The extended beaver tail safety is there, and then it has a right-handed extended safety on it as well. It has an 8-round magazine, obviously, because this is a standard 1911. When loading the gun, I noticed that if you didn't get the 45 cartridges lined up properly as you hit the 8th round in the magazine, the round would actually dip down into the barrel and basically hit the feed ramp perfectly where it wouldn't load. So you'd have to make sure that that bullet is actually tipped up. But after that, the gun would cycle flawlessly. So as long as you made sure the magazine was loaded properly and basically the round was seated all the way into the back of the magazine to create that upward slant, this gun shot every round I had. I shot roughly 120 rounds through it at the range, and I had no problems with it at all. It was a lot of fun to shoot. It is fairly heavy for a 1911, being that it's a full metal frame and everything, but it really does kind of keep the gun down, and then reacquiring targets with the front fiber optic sight really kind of made it kind of nice. So that's kind of my experience shooting the Para 1911 Expert. I noticed that the trigger was a little gruff, not too bad for a single action, but it could be cleaned up. And it was pretty smooth. It was a nice shooting gun. I didn't really mind shooting it at all, and I had a good time shooting it at the range. I do owe a special thank you to my friend Jack that's given me the opportunity to actually do the video on this gun, and so I just want to give a thank you to Jack. So you guys, let me know if you've ever had a Para 1911, whatever series it is, and tell me what you think. Other than that, I like this gun. If you guys are looking at buying a gun that's under the $700 mark MSRP, this would be a good gun to go with because of some of the features and stuff. One of the things I would like to change, it is capable of doing it, is putting a ambidextrous safety on it. So that's one thing I don't like about it, but that's really it, and other than the front sight getting kind of dirty. You guys take care, be safe, let me know what you think, and I will catch you later.